Welcome back to Grammar Grade 7. This is Unit 3, Lesson 17, and our whole unit is about verbs. Today, we look at how verbs often work in teams, a main verb paired with one or more helping verbs to form what we call a verb phrase. Once you can spot that phrase and split it into its two parts, a whole layer of grammar suddenly makes sense. Let's get started. Before we talk about helpers, let's meet the raw material. Every verb has four principal parts, four forms we use to build all its tenses. Take the verb paint. The base form is simply paint. The present participle adds ing, painting. The past form is painted. And the past participle, the form we use with helpers like have, is also painted. Regular verbs make the last two forms the same, but they do different jobs. Keep your eye on two of these, the present participle and the past participle, because those are the forms that team up with helping verbs today. Now here's the big idea of Lesson 17. Sometimes a verb works alone, like paint in the sentence, I paint. But very often, a verb brings along a helper. When it does, the two of them form a team we call a verb phrase. A verb phrase is a helping verb plus a main verb, working together as the complete verb of the sentence. And it doesn't stop at one helper. One or more helping verbs can join a single main verb. So from now on, when you hunt for the verb, look for the whole phrase, not just one word. Let's meet the two players. First, the main verb. The main verb is the word that carries the meaning. It names the real action or state. Look at this sentence. The choir is singing at the festival. What are they actually doing? Singing. That word, singing, is the heart of the action. So singing is the main verb. Everything else in the verb phrase is just there to support it. The main verb is the star. Hold on to that. Now the second player, the helping verb. In that same sentence, the choir is singing, the little word is comes before the main verb and helps it along. That is the helping verb. A helping verb works in front of the main verb and does quiet but important jobs. It can shape the tense, showing when the action happens, and it can smooth the flow of the sentence. Notice it doesn't steal the meaning. Singing is still the star. The helper just supports. Together, is singing is our verb phrase. Here's the good news. Helping verbs come from a short, friendly list that falls into three families. The first family is forms of be: am, is, are, was, and were. The second is forms of have: has, and had. The third is forms of do: does, and did. That's really the core of it. Once these live in your memory, you'll spot them instantly. And whenever you spot one of them, a verb phrase is usually near. Let's see the two most common patterns they make. The first pattern pairs a form of be with a present participle, the ing form. Watch. Marcus is painting a mural. The helper is comes from the be family, and painting is the present participle of paint. Snapped together, is painting is one verb phrase, and it tells us the action is happening right now, in progress. Whenever you see a be helper in front of an ing word, you're looking at this pattern. The second pattern pairs a form of have with a past participle. Listen, the hikers have explored the ridge. Here, have is the helper, and explored is the past participle. Together, have explored forms a second verb phrase, and this one tells us the action is finished, already completed. So be plus an ing word points to something in progress, while have plus a past participle points to something done. Two patterns, two different times. Remember how I said one or more helpers can join in? Here's proof. Look at this. She has been studying all evening. Count the helpers. There are two, has and been, stacked in front. And the main verb, the word that carries the meaning, is studying. All three words, has been studying, work as one verb phrase. So a phrase can carry several helpers, but it still has exactly one main verb doing the real work. That main verb is always the last word in the phrase. Now the real skill of this lesson, taking a verb phrase apart. Look at the sentence. The children were building a sandcastle. Step 1. Find the whole verb phrase, which is were building. Step 2. Split it in two. The helping verb is were from the be family, and it sets the time. The main verb is building, and it names the action. So one bracket marks the helping verb, and the other marks the main verb. Find the phrase, then split it. That split is the whole skill of Lesson 17. Let's turn all of this into a quick check you can run on any verb. First, find the whole verb phrase, every verb it contains. Second, the helpers sit in front. Those are your helping verbs, and there may be more than one. Third, the last word in the phrase is the main verb, the one that carries the meaning. Helpers first, the main verb comes last. That order holds every single time. Ready to practice together? Time to practice. In this first set, each sentence has a verb phrase. Your job is to find the helping verb, the word working in front of the main verb. Pause the video and decide on your own before I reveal the answer. The engineers are testing the new bridge. The verb phrase is are testing. Which word is the helper? Are comes from the be family and sits in front, while testing is the main verb, the real action. So the helping verb is are. So the answer is are. My cousins have adopted a rescue dog. The verb phrase is have adopted. The main verb, the action, is adopted. And the word helping in front of it is have, from the have family. So the helping verb is have. So the answer is have. The runners had been stretching before the race. Careful, this phrase has two helpers. The main verb is stretching, the action itself. In front of it sit had and been, and both are helping verbs. So the helping verbs are had and been. So the answer is had been. In this second set, we flip it around. Each sentence still has a verb phrase, but this time find the main verb, the last word of the phrase, the one that carries the meaning. Pause and choose before I answer. The gallery is displaying local paintings. The verb phrase is displaying. Remember, the main verb is the last word, the one naming the action. That's displaying. Is only the helper. So the main verb is displaying. So the answer is displaying. Our class has finished the science unit. The verb phrase is has finished. Has is the helper from the have family, and the word that actually carries the meaning is finished. So the main verb is finished. So the answer is finished. The volunteers were painting the fence all morning. The verb phrase is were painting. Were from the be family is the helper up front. The last word, the one naming the real action, is painting. So the main verb is painting. So the answer is painting. Let's gather up what we learned. A verb phrase is a helping verb, or several, plus a main verb, all working as one. The main verb carries the meaning. It names the real action, while the helping verb supports it, shaping the time and the flow. The most common helpers are forms of be, have, and do. Be plus an ing word shows action in progress, and have plus a past participle shows action completed. And the trick that never fails: the main verb is always the last word in the phrase. Wonderful work today. I'll see you in the next lesson.